Kamala Harris after this debate. And they said that on CNN. I'm going to see if it comes up on Twitter here. Hold on a second.
Oh, he's not here. Okay. Could ask him this. Should the Harris campaign focus?
Okay.
Should the Harris campaign focus more on the independent voters in Erie or the
Taylor Swift
Republican
is
women
trending on
in the
Twitter
Kamala counties around Philly?
right here. Let me
If
show
they
you
had to
this.
choose.
And Taylor Swift just endorsed Kamala Harris. Really bad night for old man Trump.
More on independent women in Erie or
And here it is.
On moderate women voters in the other surrounding
Could
counties.
this night get any better? Taylor Swift endorses Kamala Harris.
Now, on independent voters in the Erie
Taylor
area,
Swift has endorsed Kamala Harris.
Women
That's that then. Yep.
Republican
Taylor Swift endorses Kamala Harris. She did so on Instagram.
I'll tell you,
So let's go to her Instagram. Let's go to her Instagram account and hear what she has to say. I'll read it out to you. Because this is really... Taylor Swift just set the internet on fire.
If you look at the suburbs as sort of its own entity, it's more than 2 times the
Hold on a
size
second, folks.
of the city of Philadelphia. So there's a lot of voters there, a lot of people to talk to, and I know that the vice president will be spending a lot of time in the Philadelphia suburbs. I also know that going to Erie is important as well. Take that from me. A governor's been there many times. I think
there we go.
Our soon-to-be vice president Tim Walz was in Erie just last week.
Let's see
That's
here.
critical as well.
Right here.
But you got to show up. You got to let folks ask you questions.
12 minutes ago, folks. Taylor Swift posted this 12 minutes ago, Mom. Here it is. I'm going to just put this down just for a second because this is really important. Taylor Swift wrote 12 minutes ago and posted on Instagram. Like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. If you haven't already, now is a great time to do your research on the issues at hand and the stances these candidates take on the topics that matter to you the most. As a voter, I make sure to watch and read everything I can about their proposed policies and plans for this country. Recently, I was made aware that AI of me falsely endorsing Donald Trump as presidential run was posted to his site. It really conjured up my fears around AI, artificial intelligence, and the dangers of spreading misinformation. It brought me to the conclusion that I needed to be very transparent about my actual plans for this election as a voter. The simplest way to combat misinformation is with the truth. I'll be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. I am voting for Kamala Harris because she fights for the rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she is a steady-handed, gifted teacher, and I believe we can accomplish so much more in this country if we are led by the, calm and not chaos. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of running mate Tim Walz, who has been standing up for LGBTQ rights, IVF, and a woman's right to her own body for decades. I've done my research and I made my choice. Your research is all yours to do, and the choice is yours to make. I also want to say, especially to first-time voters, remember that in order to vote, you have to be registered. I also find it much easier to vote early. I'll link where to register and find early voting dates and info in my story. With love and hugs and hope. With love and hope, Taylor Swift, childless cat lady. That was amazing and historic, and excuse me for getting choked up, but couldn't help it. So, anyway, Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube, and I'll be back later to talk more about this. I'm going to go back to my other live stream where my eyes are red. All right. Thanks, everybody. See ya.